Kids leading secret lives on their phones. But now 3 smartphone apps designed to help you monitor their every move.
We're back now with a new series we're calling Disconnected. It's all about our children and how so many of them seem glued to their smartphones, computers, and game screens. For a lot of kids, the digital world can seem much more compelling than the one outside their windows. And that has psychologists very worried about where they're heading.
Basically, the researchers are theorizing that generations before Generation Y, the ones who sort of addicted them to material goods, that this peaked during the movie Wall Street, if you remember that, when the main character, Gordon Gekko, said, greed is good. You know, but I think there are other factors in play here, like the internet and social networking and the entitlement nation we've created that suggest people should want consumer goods, but they should be either at their fingertips and keyboard or coming from the state.
The average teen spends more than 11 hours a day exposed to a variety of media. A 2012 study found half of all teenagers sending 50 text messages a day, 3,300 texts a month. And the average teen sends 34 texts each night after going to bed. Entire families now text at dinner.
I'm Sarah, I'm 16 years old, and I'm a sophomore at Cranston West. So my daily routine, I wake up at around 6 in the morning, every morning, and I basically just get dressed and go off to school I have 6 classes, and then I come home, I do homework, and then I get ready to start the whole thing over again. When I use my phone, normally I use it in the morning first as an alarm to wake me up. I use some social media. I use Snapchat and Instagram to keep in touch with my friends and some family too. And I also text my friends when I'm not at school and I'm not talking to them. My phone really does make it easier for me to communicate with my friends. Especially, I have some friends that are older than me and they're getting ready to go off to college, so it's really comforting to know that even if no matter where they end up, like across the country or wherever, then I'll always kind of have an easy way to stay connected with them. I find it helpful to have my phone a lot of ways, not only in terms of communication with my friends and my family, but also for school, a lot of researching, and also just there's a lot of online assignments now. I think it can be difficult to generalize an entire group of people, an entire generation of people, and saying that they're all constantly texting or constantly Snapchatting, or even just in media in general, people often depict teenagers as sort of aloof and always in their own world and in their phone, when actually social media in texting or calling can really further communication between groups of people. I find my phone to be unhelpful sometimes when I'm trying to get homework done and I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself to respond to certain things, but it can be difficult to stay focused, and it can be difficult, not even myself personally, it's just strange to see a lot of people on their phones and not really experiencing things for the moment. I feel as though social media and just the internet really in general, it's not something that's gonna go away. I think it's fair to say that people can be too absorbed in their phone or too absorbed in social media and not present in the moment, but I think that there are a lot of benefits in terms of communication and just having so much information quickly available to you. It's almost as if people say that social media makes you less social, but in a lot of ways it actually helps you to communicate more with other people.